The automotive industry is constantly evolving, and 2024 promises to be a year of exciting new vehicles. Here are the most anticipated new cars for drivers of all taste and preferences. Hyundai Elantra. Being one of the most popular sedans on the market for decades, the 2024 Elantra is still here to compete. While the 2024 model mostly still looks like a previous year model, the exterior design that Hyundai unveiled is a modified version that looks a lot sharper and better. Hyundai seemed to have spent a lot of time in the design room to secure the wows of audiences and enthusiasts all over the world with just minimum changes. Thankfully, it paid off. The sharp bends and angles on this car add an amazing feel that is sure to get heads turning. The engine, however, is not getting much of an upgrade. The powertrain is expected to still be relatively the same as the 2023 model. The 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, the hybrid, and the turbocharged 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine are expected to make a return. What more can you ask for when you're getting 33 miles per gallon in the city and 42 miles per gallon on the highway? Honda Civic. The very popular Honda Civic is getting a lot of updates for 2024. Most importantly, there will be a Honda Civic Hybrid model added to the lineup in 2024. However, there is a question if both hatchback and sedan versions will be available or not. This new Civic Hybrid is anticipated to fill the gap left by the departing Honda Insight EV. In contrast, the 1.5-liter engine and electric motor combination in Insight generate 151 horsepower. When used with a continuously variable transmission (CVT), it achieves a combined EPA rating of 52 miles per gallon. The Civic Hybrid should also match or surpass these numbers as a new model. The Honda company's aim for a more electrified future will include the new Civic Hybrid. Following the introduction of the Accord Hybrid and the all-new Honda CR-V Hybrid for 2023, it is now official that the Civic will join this lineup of hybrid vehicles in 2024. BMW M3. BMW promises that the 2024 BMW M3 model is definitely worth your attention. The 2024 BMW M3 is available in 3 trim levels: M3, M3 Competition, and M3 CS. Yes, you heard that right. BMW unveiled the brand new 2024 BMW M3 CS for the 2024 model year. This new model will have a straight 6-cylinder engine that is more potent, producing 543 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, as opposed to the 503 horsepower that the 2023 BMW M3 CS produced. Consequently, the new BMW M3 CS 2024 will be more robust than the previous model. The new BMW M3 will also have a huge touchscreen display, merged with a large digital gauge cluster display. Prices for the M3 range from $75,000 for the entry-level M3 trim to $119,000 for the top M3 CS trims with destination fees. Polestar 2. 2024 will be a special year for both Polestar as a company and the new upgraded Polestar 2. According to the company newsletter, the Polestar 2 will get an increase in power, range, improved sustainability, and have a rear-wheel drive (RWD) model optional. The 2024 Polestar 2 will be available in 4 main models: standard range, single motor, long-range dual motor with performance pack, and long-range single motor and long-range dual motor. Polestar is increasing the EV's range for 2024. You could be getting as much as 395 miles in some variants. Still, charging rates are stuck at 205 kilowatts, unfortunately, a little slower than Tesla's supercharging speeds. Dodge Charger. When the next generation Charger goes on sale for the 2024 model year, it'll be an entirely new car for the Dodge lineup. A 4-door model will also be added to the roster, but we'll learn more about either vehicle closer to its debut. There will most likely be more trim levels for the 2024 Charger, but we only know of 3 for now. The number of engines that will power the various trims of the new Charger is still to be disclosed by Dodge, but the base 340 model is expected to produce 455 horsepower, while the mid-range 440 models is expected to produce 590 horsepower. An all-wheel drive 800-volt architecture will be used by a high-performance trim known as SRT Banshee, although the model's horsepower capacity has yet to be disclosed. We'll also know the initial prototype employs a multi-speed transmission rather than the traditional EV direct drive system. Strong acceleration also gives the driver the impression of a gear shift. Ford Mustang. The renegade muscle car is back. The all-new 2024 Mustang is back, and it's everything you want it to be. No hybrid powertrains, shrunken engines, turbos in place of cubes. Just that same unadulterated, naturally aspirated V8 awesomeness that has been winning over automobile fans since the first Mustang made its appearance in 1964. The 2024 Mustang has improved a ton of features while still adhering to its venerable blueprint. Numerous variants and trim levels are revealed for the 2024 Ford Mustang. To distinguish the numerous alternatives and assist the performance of the appropriate model, each model provides unique design cues. Ford's new Dark Horse trim, which tops the Mustang range, has the aforementioned 500 horsepower V8 engine and other visual accents placed all around the car to let you know you have the top-of-the-line model. Maserati Gran Turismo. Famous sports car from Maserati will return for the 2024 model year, completely refreshed with new sporty style changes that borrows certain design elements from the new Maserati Grey Cow SUV. A detuned version of the white-hot Nettuno twin-turbo V6 engine from the MC20 will be used in the gasoline-powered Gran Turismo Coupe, which is anticipated to be the first 2024 Gran Turismo model to go on sale. All variants include an 8-speed automatic transmission and an all-wheel drive. And if you look at the Modena trim, the base model, it has 483 horsepower. If you want even more power, then you can look at the Trofeo trim that offers an enhanced version of the base engine to boost up to 542 horsepower at $207,000. Interestingly, that is not the most expensive Gran Turismo. The engine's distinctive twin combustion design has roots in Formula One racing and is loud and characterful. However, no manual transmission will be available. Maserati could still make some changes until the production of the fully electric Gran Turismo begins. Stay tuned for more information on that. BMW i5. The new 2024 BMW i5 may possibly be the most versatile vehicle that BMW has ever designed. While it will be fully electric, the German car brand has designed the structure of the powertrain to fit any condition. Whether they decide to build a plug-in hybrid version or do a fully gasoline or diesel setup, they could easily fit it into the same structure. According to BMW, they intend to have the 2024 i5 be a car that can work in any condition, lifestyle, and consumer preference. The 5 Series has always been one of the BMW's most popular lines, so the intention is to give consumers something new to gush over. We do expect great things from this one, as BMW has a pretty strong record to go by. The official launch of the new series is set to be sometime in 2024, and we expect the all-new BMW i5 to match or exceed its direct rival, Mercedes-Benz EQE. Subaru Impreza. Subaru has simplified its Impreza model lineup for 2024 to highlight the car's sportiness, adaptability, and competence. There are currently 3 trim options for the Impreza: Base, Sport, and the new RS. When the compact car reaches Subaru retailers this spring, it will only be available as a 5-door hatchback. The 2024 Impreza was created with the idea of utility and sportiness that supports an active lifestyle in mind. A redesigned Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive system that is standard across the model line provides quicker response times, more agile handling, and better cornering. Subaru's active torque vectoring is a standard feature that improves the all-wheel drive system even further. A 2.0-liter four-cylinder direct injection Subaru Boxer engine with 152 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque is featured in the base and sport versions. A 2.5-liter Boxer engine with an astounding 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque is now standard on the new RS model. A linear R-tronic CVT is included with every trim level. The Sport and RS trims have an 8-speed manual mode with paddle shifters on the steering wheel that allow the drivers to select from 8 preset ratios to manage the transmission. A double electric power steering rack from the WRX racing car will also be added to the 2024 Subaru Impreza, providing a more direct and sensitive steering feel. Amazing stuff so far, but there is a lot more to come. Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. The Alfa Romeo Giulia, and specifically the Quadrifoglio variant, have always been some of the best sellers in the Alfa Romeo lineup, and for good reason. With their 2024-2025 model, the brand is coming out with a shout. First off, the company has already announced that the 2025 Giulia will be fully electric. With that being said, the brand has also made some bold claims to match. 500 miles of range, 800-volt architecture to enable fast charging, 350 horsepower at the base level, and as high as 800 horsepower on the higher Veloci variant. As for the most distinguished Giulia, the Quadrifoglio will be able to produce a whopping 1,000 horsepower. While these may just be approximate estimates, that should be enough to get people ready to sign the big checks even before the car comes out.